Hi, I'm back. Sorry I've been away for so long. Uh, I don't really film much in the summer because I just don't have the time, but hopefully I do a bit more filming in the winter now. I've still got about 200 more games to show you, so I'm not without content. I actually, in February, I lost the key to my cab. Um, you can just see it there. Yeah, I lost the key to my cab. It was actually under my electrical in cab, and I couldn't play on this cab for a few months. I actually got a new key for it, a new lock, and then proceeded to find the original key about 2 months later. Right, on with today's, and this is the board in question. I start to do my vertical shoot 'em ups. Now, probably the best vertical shoot 'em ups are by a company called Toaplan. Toaplan did loads and loads of vertical shooters that were converted to all the 16-bit consoles back in the day, in the late 90s. Sorry, in the late 80s, early 90s. Excuse me. This game is Truxton. There's my writing there on that label. Truxton is a very, very difficult space shoot 'em up by Toaplan and licensed by Taisho. I think the game came out in 1988, I think, if I recall. The sound section's a bit iffy here. You can see, I think there's a bit of rust actually on the capacitors there, but it does work. Sometimes it can be temperamental though. Now, Toaplan made some great shoot 'em ups. This is one of them. This game is also known as Tatsujin in Japan. It came out on the Mega Drive. It was one of the first games to come out on the Mega Drive, if I recall, and it also came out on the PC Engine. Quite faithful conversions, but this is obviously the arcade and the greatest, so to speak. It's a very, very difficult game, as I'll show you some gameplay next. And Toaplan were renowned for, well, this is pre-Bullet Hell, but they transcended the shoot 'em up genre and invented the Bullet Hell shooter, which I'll go into eventually. So I'll show you some gameplay next. Cheers. So here we go with Truxton, as it's known in Japan, Tatsujin, which translates to the word expert in English, and you'll see why. It's absolutely brutal. That's it, I've maxed my weapon out now. You'll see when I pick the letter P up, it appears in the top left hand corner of the screen. But 5 of them, and you max it out. There you go, I've got 2 well, on there. Had to do that. Oh. So difficult. Last time, just in case you thought it weren't difficult enough. Level 1. Not. Oh, I've got the satellites, but it died. Oh dear. Forgot about that. Oops. Those enemies that come from behind, seriously. in all its glory. I see how difficult that is. So the next game I'll show you is the sequel that came out about 5 years later. See you in the next one. So this is the sequel to Truxton, imaginatively named Truxton 2. Or I think it's Tatsujin Dai. I think it's 3 words. Yeah, I probably should do my research in Japan. It's Tatsujin and then something else after. As you can see, the board's a lot smaller. It came out 5 years after the original. It's a lot smaller than the original board, as you can see. It's a huge custom chip here, which is synonymous with Toaplan boards of this era. There you'll see Toaplan. This game came out on the FM Towns Marty console back in I think it came out the year this PCB came out, to be honest. Yeah, it's an updated version of the original. I don't think it's as good as the original, maybe it is. But then again, I've not really got far in either of the games. It gets very, very tough. Not as tough as the original, but it certainly ramps up as you get going. I've got a few Toaplan boards from this era. They all look very, very similar. They all obviously use the same hardware and have the catalogue number there, 024. Yeah, nothing really that interesting to see really on it. I would say, yeah, there's the main processor, 688C, which I think is a variant of the 68000. I would have said it is. I'm not that technically minded, as you probably know from the other videos. Okay, I'll show you some gameplay in the next video. Cheers. So here we go with Truxton 2. It's a bit more in your face than the first one. Certainly done the logo up a bit more as well. And you can see with it being 5 years later, the graphics are far in excess. I can't get very well. I'm not going to play it for very long because this video is going on too long, but here we go. Truxton 2. Funky music. It also has auto fire on this, so you don't need to break your wrist like you do with the first game. It's very similar to the first game, obviously. Starts off very I said sedate, but it does get hard quickly. That's about right. Dear. So it gets hard quickly. So you've got your orange, green and blue weapons that you have in your first game. Hits again. The blue weapon is what this game's famous for, which is like a lightning weapon. Been a while since I played that game, as you can tell. But there's the Truxton Duo on proper arcade hardware, playing on a proper arcade cabinet. I'll let the demo play for a bit and see a bit more of the game. The pixel art is fantastic. It's so much more in excess of games from 5 years before. This was just on the edge of Toaplan eventually becoming Cave, who started the whole bullet hell genre, really, which is basically a shoot 'em up with basically a screen full of bullets. I have a few bullet hells that I can show you what Toaplan transcended to once he became Cave. One of the games from this era that I like but I haven't got is called Grindstormer or V5. Very, very good game. I like that a lot. I never managed to get hold of it. And that is actually a sequel to another Toaplan game that I got, a very early game called Slap Fight, which I'll show you in another video. I probably should play this game a lot more. I think I've only got to about level 3 if I remember. I've not played it for a long time. But yeah, that's Truxton 2 and that's the Truxton Duo. I'll see you on the next video. Boom. Yeah. Cheers.